12 signs he is jealous, but trying to hide it. Do you ever feel like a man is keeping his true feelings hidden from you? Perhaps you have a sneaking suspicion that he is jealous of your interactions with others, but he would never admit it. Well, you're not alone. And in this video, we'll be discussing 12 subtle signs that your guy may be jealous, but trying to hide it. I'm Brody Boyd with Magnetize Your Man, and as a professional love coach for over 13 years, here's what I've seen. The first sign that he is jealous but trying to hide it is comparing himself to other guys. When a guy is constantly comparing himself to other men in your life, it could be a sign of jealousy. He may feel insecure and threatened by the attention you give to other men. And this can manifest in subtle ways, such as asking about your exes or making comments about other guys. A psychological explanation for this behavior is that he may have low self-esteem and fears losing you to someone else. His jealousy may stem from a deep-seated fear of being inadequate or not being enough for you. 3 other examples of what this could look like are: number 1, constantly asking about your male friends or coworkers and comparing himself to them. Number 2, making negative comments about other men in your life. Or number 3, trying to outdo other men in front of you to prove his worth. The second sign he is jealous but trying to hide it is being overly inquisitive. Being overly inquisitive is a common sign of jealousy in men. Now, this means that he's constantly asking you questions about your past relationships, current male friends, or even your whereabouts. Jealousy often stems from a fear of losing someone or feeling inadequate. In this case, he may not feel confident in your relationship and is seeking reassurance that he is the only one for you. This can also stem from past experiences of betrayal or insecurity in himself. 3 other examples of what this could look like are: number 1, he constantly checks your social media to see if you have been interacting with other men. Number 2, he asks you to change your plans if they involve spending time with male friends. Or number 3, he becomes defensive or angry when you mention any male friends or coworkers. Third sign he is jealous but trying to hide it is avoiding discussing certain people. Avoiding discussing certain people could be a sign that he is feeling jealous. If he seems hesitant or uncomfortable talking about a specific person, it could be because he sees them as a potential threat to your relationship. Now, this could be a friend, coworker, or even an ex. He may try to steer the conversation away from them or change the subject altogether. Now, this is a subtle way of trying to control your interactions with others and keep you all to himself. 3 other examples of what this could look like are: number 1, he avoids attending events or gatherings where the person he is jealous of will be present. Number 2, he becomes tense or distant when you bring up the other person in conversation. Or number 3, he tries to downplay their accomplishments or qualities in an attempt to make himself feel better. The 4th sign he is jealous but hiding it is overprotectiveness. Overprotectiveness is a common sign of jealousy that may be hidden. Now, this can manifest in subtle ways, such as constantly checking up on you, wanting to know your whereabouts all the time, or even becoming angry or controlling when you interact with others. A psychological explanation for this behavior is that your partner may feel insecure and possessive in the relationship. They may have a fear of losing you to someone else, and their overprotective actions are a way to try and control the situation. Now, 3 other examples of what this could look like are: number 1, constantly asking you who you are talking to. Number 2, insisting on being present whenever you are with friends. Or number 3, getting visibly upset when you receive attention from others. The 5th sign he is jealous but hiding it is isolation tactics. Isolation tactics are a clear sign that he is feeling jealous. By trying to control who you spend time with and keeping you away from other people, he is trying to eliminate any potential competition. A psychological explanation for this behavior is that he may have low self-esteem and sees other people as a threat. He may also have trust issues and a fear that you will leave him for someone else. 3 other examples of what this could look like are: number 1, he gets angry when you talk to other guys and tries to find ways to interrupt your conversations. Number 2, he discourages you from going out with your friends and makes you feel guilty for wanting to spend time with them. Or number 3, he constantly checks in on you when you are out without him and asks where you are and who you are with. The 6th sign he is jealous but hiding it is peeking at your phone. If your partner is constantly sneaking a peek at your phone, it could be a sign of underlying jealousy. This behavior often stems from a lack of trust and fear of being replaced or cheated on. This behavior can be explained by the fear of losing control and power in the relationship. By monitoring your phone, they may feel like they have control over your interactions with others. This also ties into their need for constant reassurance as they are seeking confirmation that they are the most important person in your life. 3 other examples of what this could look like are: number 1, your partner gets anxious or agitated when you receive a text or call. Number 2, they try to casually glance at your phone screen while you are using it. Or number 3, they ask you about every notification that pops up on your phone. The seventh sign that he is jealous but hiding it is acting distant to you at social events. At social events, you may have noticed that your partner becomes distant and withdrawn from you. This could be a sign of jealousy, but they may try to hide it. The psychological explanation for this behavior is that your partner may feel threatened by other men in the social setting and may fear losing you. To cope with these feelings, they distance themselves from you to avoid potentially seeing you interact with other men. 3 other examples of what this could look like are: number 1, your partner avoids making eye contact or talking to you in front of others. Number 2, they make excuses or leave early to avoid going to events where other men may be present. Or number 3, your partner may seem disinterested or preoccupied with something else while at social gatherings. The 8th sign he is jealous but hiding it is overreacting to small issues. Overreacting to small issues is a clear sign of jealousy that someone may be trying to hide from you. This can manifest in various ways, such as getting angry or overly upset about minor things, blowing things out of proportion, or making a big deal out of small mistakes. Jealousy is often rooted in insecurity and a fear of losing someone or something. When someone is feeling jealous, they may overreact to small issues as a way to gain control and attention. 3 other examples of what this could look like are: number 1, your partner getting angry and accusing you of cheating when you come home later than usual. Number 2, they make a big deal out of a small misunderstanding, constantly bringing it up and refusing to let it go. Or number 3, they constantly question your motives and intentions, even for small actions like talking to a coworker. The 9th sign he is jealous but hiding it is he seeks constant reassurance. Constantly seeking reassurance from you is a sign that he is feeling insecure or jealous. He may ask for validation or constantly needs to hear that you love him and are happy with him. A psychological explanation for this behavior could be that he has low self-esteem and is afraid of losing you. He may feel that he is not good enough for you and constantly needs your reassurance to feel secure in the relationship. 3 examples of what this could look like are: number 1, he asks you multiple times a day if you still love him or if you're happy in the relationship. Number 2, he constantly needs to hear from you that you find him attractive and that you only have eyes for him. And number 3, he becomes upset and withdrawn if you don't give him the reassurance he seeks. The 10th sign he is jealous but hiding it is he belittles you in small ways. Belittling someone is a subtle way of expressing jealousy. If your partner constantly puts you down or makes snide comments about your achievements, appearance, or choices, it could be a sign of jealousy. This behavior can often be dismissed as harmless teasing, but it can actually stem from insecurity and envy. Jealousy is a complex emotion that is often driven by feelings of inadequacy and a fear of losing someone. By belittling you, your partner may be trying to boost their own ego and feel superior to you. 3 other examples of what this could look like are: number 1, making jokes or sarcastic comments about your hobbies or interests. Number 2, constantly pointing out your flaws or mistakes. Or number 3, undermining your achievements or downplaying your successes. The 11th sign he is jealous but hiding it is odd body language. Body language can often reveal what someone is feeling, even if they try to hide it. When you're with a guy who is jealous but trying to hide it, his body language may give him away. He may fidget, avoid eye contact, or seem tense and uncomfortable when you talk about other guys or situations that could potentially make him jealous. His odd body language is often a way for him to try and protect himself from feeling vulnerable or being hurt. 3 other examples of what this could look like are: number 1, he clenches his jaw or fists when you receive attention from other guys. Number 2, he stands too close to you or physically blocks other guys from approaching you. Or number 3, he avoids physical contact with you in public as if he doesn't want to claim you as his own. The 12th sign he is jealous but hiding it is critiquing your clothes as being too sexy. Critiquing your clothes choices and commenting that they are too revealing or sexy is a clear sign that he is feeling jealous. A psychological explanation for this behavior could be that he is projecting his own feelings of inadequacy onto you. He may feel threatened by the attention you receive from other men and believe that by controlling your appearance, he can prevent other men from being attracted to you. 3 other examples of what this could look like are: number 1, he makes negative comments about the length or tightness of your clothes. Number 2, he insists on accompanying you whenever you go out, especially to social events or places where other men may be present. Or number 3, he constantly asks you to change your outfit or cover up, even if you are dressed appropriately for the occasion. Jealousy is a powerful emotion that can often be masked by other behaviors. Pay attention to these subtle signs in your partner's actions and words, as they may indicate hidden jealousy. Remember, open communication and understanding are key to maintaining a healthy relationship whenever possible. Next, if you'd like to discover a powerful psychological trigger to make any man desire you, then take our free love quiz at getlovequiz.com or subscribe and click on the link in the description below this video to get that now, and I'll see you there.